And welcome to Timeless Messages 1111. Happy New Year to you, everyone. Um, okay, so I was just led to this, just do a quick tarot read today. It's been a long day, I'm exhausted, and I feel like you're tired too. And I feel like we're in going into Cancer Moon energy tonight of self-nurturing and in the first house of what it is to be second house of value, but the first house of how the world perceives you perspective wise, and how you see yourself and self-love. So if you can hear me, sorry about that, you guys. I don't know, my phone is just I got a phone call real quick, so I had to take it. So yeah, I'm just feeling just to do a tarot read today. If you can hear me, show me, just give me some thumbs up or leave a comment saying I can hear you. Yeah. How are you all doing today? Good? I hope everybody's having a good new year. He says hi. She says hi. I think. A girl. So I can't do any more late night lives. It's out of the question. I'm sorry, you guys. It's just really small quarters, and anyways, let's get to your reading of having made a decision and seeing the truth for what it is. And if you had 3 questions, the first one was no, the second one was no. If you have another one, yes and no, it'll probably come up right now. And it's over lies and truth, manipulating, I don't know. Yeah, all these people that, I feel like you have all these ideas and all these people backed you. Capricorn energy. Okay. And so this is confirming yes. Yes. And hard work and discipline and knowing what it takes to succeed and survive. And yes. So yes is the question. Or is the answer. So your first 2 questions was no. And then your last question was yes. Maybe procrastinating this decision, a lot of different thoughts, and not getting like enough rest. This look, lies becoming into truths, or someone twisting the truth. Yeah, someone twisting the truth with lies, because this is the truth, and someone's twisting it. And I feel like you're losing sleep over it. Don't. It's like you see the truth, you know the truth, and there's 3 sides of a story. You know your value, you know who you are. There's always the truth and their side and your side. Okay? So, through these lies, yes, continuous lies, confirming lies. Okay? And also, like Scorpio, Libra energy. People not wanting to back you and all this quarrel over all these lies and unjust, but look, they're not going to get away with it. Yeah, this Virgo, Taurus, Scorpio energy confirming They're not going to get away with it. Yeah, in the present, that's all they want to do. It's like, it's always something. It's like they perceive of the world that they're the nicest person, but it's like at home they're not. And I feel like you're going through, this person doesn't believe in anything. This emperor, I don't even think that he believes in himself. This person's about materialistic things. I'm dishonest. This is pretty dishonest too, but of Capricorn, Sagittarius energy. Just confirming Capricorn energy. Just cares about materialistic things. Look, and is determined to be right all the time, creating these tower moments. Just added stress. It's like, even though you're protected, it's like, this added stress. Why? You know, this person's like a sun person. I feel like they're not maybe as Pisces energy. They're not being as nurturing as they should be. Not being as nurturing as they should be. With all this dishonesty and wish fulfillment. It's like, I don't know, if you they don't want you to rise. They don't want you to succeed. This is the present. They don't want you to succeed. You know, they want to be in control of you. Okay, and it's like, yeah, they don't want your wishes coming true. Their wishes didn't come true. They don't want you having many opportunities. They didn't have many opportunities. This is like beyond juggling. This is just deceitful, false promises. And they look away. They're not grateful for what they have. Okay? They only see what's in front of them. Or like, they're not grateful for what they have. And they don't see, or like, I don't know, maybe this Ten of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment and celebration with this person that they're with, is King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, this Earth energy with bad intent, because it's in reverse. Yeah, this King of Swords, playing the double life. Wanted to be a star, but it's never going to be a star in Aquarius. And look, what was I saying about Sagittarius and all these lies they don't want you to know the truth about. You remain humble, though. You remain humble. You remain strong. And I feel like you're going to find happiness. Like, you're going to put, either way, I feel like these cups, you're going to fill the bottom of them. I feel like they're a little dish at the bottom. That might not be as much as if it was this way, but at least it's something, you know? And you're humble when it comes to this crazy King of Swords, like, unpredictable. You know, you never know. I feel like maybe they're a little older because they're moving slow, or things are moving slow. You want to just get out of this predicament. You do. You want to get out of this uncomfortability, this predicament, because you don't, you know, like, your person doesn't feel grateful, and you don't, or you're not feeling grateful. This honest person that made an honest investment, this humble person with an idea, this is you. And it's like, I feel like you know exactly what it's like to pay attention to detail, but people don't care. You know what I mean? This other person doesn't care. In the moment, maybe you don't even care, but in the future, you are going to care. So in the moment, you don't really care, but in the future, you're really going to care, and it's going to create this I feel like you're separated. Um, and that's not helping, or you're back and forth every day emotionally. Yeah, just unhappy. Aries energy. Okay, Leo. Um, Sagittarius. Confirming. In this, yeah. But look, you're going to get the Ten of Pentacles collective. No matter what, your future is going to be wealthy, and it's going to be based on honest money. I feel like you put a lot of effort into making these pentacles. Honestly, like, you know, you're very generous, and you remain generous in your future. You remain generous. I feel like just this, you're stuck in this presence of depression and unhappiness. Yes, this Queen of Swords that just, I don't know, gave in. What was I saying about Leo, Aries, Sagittarius? This is your strength, though. It's building your character. It's going to make you even more generous than you are, and make you even more pentacles, because you're one to follow your heart, do the right thing when no one's looking, do your homework, treat people like you want to be treated. You give vengeance to God when it comes to this Queen of Pentacles. Or I mean this Queen of Wands. Yes, you're an intuitive. I feel like this is going to make you a lot of money. Not only that, but the Queen of Wands is like one of the most beautiful queens in the deck. Is the most beautiful, probably, queen in the deck. That and the High Priestess with the Empress. They really kind of go together, but yeah, it's like, yeah. Confirming Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy of this over here even too. Going with the flow. I feel like this is proving Hierophant. Okay. Emperor energy. Honest. Okay. This person might not be very smart. Or maybe they don't want you to think they're really as smart as they are, and that's what, I don't know. I just feel like they got an ego trip on you. Cancer energy, what was I saying? We're going into Cancer moon. This is of royalty too. This is also proving Leo energy. Of the Queen of Wands, confirming royalty. High Priestess, what was I saying? Right? Yeah, you're already a High Priestess. You're already a High Priestess. And it's like, you look for other or like-minded people. You know, I feel like you're not so traditional, but was I saying about the Hierophant? Aries energy of the Emperor and the Four of Wands over here. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you're going to become more traditional. I really feel like you want to become more traditional, but then you like doing things differently too with your own style. So this star energy, really, and then perspective. It's all about perspective. So this is a message about perspective. Okay, and you shouldn't envy what other people have. Just do your own works, and maybe you'll be just as successful. You know what I mean? And I just really feel like that it's this perspective. Look, this perspective. Yeah, you have to make a decision about something. when it comes to air energy, or this air energy, air or earth. But look, you're the Empress. You're the High Priest. Like, the High Priestess is the Empress in every Queen in the deck, but these are the traits that most follow you. The Queen of Pentacles, okay? The Queen of Wands, most beautiful, successful, very rich. Maybe not too traditional all the time. This High Priestess energy, and perspective. Really, it's about your perspective when it comes to this. Earth, air, earth energy. And I feel like you're not as eco-friendly in the moment as you could be. And that's kind of like foolish. Yeah, gossiping is not good, and this is what you're dealing with, and it's like you're overwhelmed, but what can you do about it? And people can't just be happy if you have a fortune or not. They can't. You know, I feel like I just feel like it's going to be a while longer more before you reach your fortune. But in the end result, you're going to have it. And that's the truth. It's like this, what you've been waiting for. You know, you're just stuck in a rut right now. It's like you're trying to get out of some kind of mess. But you maintain humility and being generous and giving, even after your riches. You're a giver. And so that's the most important thing. Everybody has their own style, but that's the most important thing. In self-care, in the first house of being self-aware and self-care. So that's what I have for you today, collective. It's like, yeah, not getting away. No one's going to get away with lies. Lies always come out. They do. I mean, it's like, yeah, you're just so sad. I feel so sad. I'm empathetically feeling sad for you. And literally needing just this rest. You just need rest. Yeah. Maybe time to reflect in this earth energy. That's where you're at right now, Empress. I feel like you're an Empress in the moment, perhaps with a Virgo. But in your future, you're going to be a Queen of Pentacles. You're going to be like the very fortunate, very humble, maintain. You're going to finally work your way around all this bullshit. And it's going to be so good that literally you're going to forget about all this. You're like a public figure or something. Yeah, you don't change, confirming no change. Confirming no change. Water energy of going with the flow when it comes to your generosity. And humanitarian. See? Success. High Priestess energy. I mean, this is like, you could be famous or getting famous. Or you could be building a name or a presence. I feel like you're doing this two-faced thing because you have to put a smile on your face for certain things. You know, and it's hard to look away from other things. When life gets to you, you've got to do your thing, no matter what. And that's where you're at in the moment. But you're inevitably going to get this Ace of Pentacles. Look, this is like all these material things you've ever wanted. Not that it's going to make you ever happy, because happiness is what you make of it. And it takes effort to be happy. You know, following your heart. Just don't be a weasel. you know? I just feel like this is where this is going in this earth energy. And maybe I think this is what the lies are about. Yeah. Money. Lies about money. Honest money. Okay. It's just like you're being quiet. It's like you're observing right now. You're observing. Okay, and contemplating with this Queen of Cups. You see this beautiful Queen of Wands, but she also has the Queen of Cups qualities. This air energy, Libra, star energy, Aquarius, and Gemini. I'm being honest because it came in the reverse. And very generous. Look, generous because you've had your heart broken so many times. What was I saying? Like, you maintain this because you're not going to be like everybody else. And that's the thing. That's what caused that. You're a person that's self-made. You're a serious person that's self-made in this success over here. Anyways, thank you for joining me today, and I just want to say thank you, and remember, please don't use plastic straws at all if you can, and what straws you do, see before you throw them away. Please dispose of them properly. There's a tutorial on my channel, Timeless Messages 1111, that will show you under floating straws. Then you can check that out. And if you don't do it that way, it won't float. But thank you guys so much. I really appreciate everything. And you guys are my family. I love you all. I love you all so much. And thank you so much. Thank you for supporting, liking, subscribing. If you can donate, please subscribe, like, and share. I'm trying to reach at least 600 subscribers. So thank you. That's the message.